Hello, this is Captain Kenny Kramer of Texas Fishing Tips. This is your weekly fishing report. Coming out of Con Brown here, running back up here in these flats behind Island 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just kind of hit potholes in there. Looking around in there, we've got a lot of reds starting to migrate, come in and out. Drum are starting to show up here and there the last few days. We've had a lot of high water. It's kind of starting to dump out a little bit, and the redfish bite has been a little different here this past week. It's been biting it real light, so make sure that you do give them time to eat and to take it before you move that bait. Running all the way back here on the backside, all the way back to Trout Bayou. Still reds along in here, mixed in with drum on that shell. You can come back out, drift California Hole in here, even back over here behind Hog Island for trout. California Hole and Hog Island all back in here. Drift around there with a popping cork and shrimp. Will produce you some trout. Get done there, you can run up here this Morris Cummins Cut. Come on out here, run, check out all back here behind Mud. Super Flats area all the way back to right in here. It gets pretty shallow up in there, so kind of be careful and ease in there real slow until you know what your boat can and can't do. If you run out here to the jetties over here in Port Aransas, out here on the North Jetty and the South Jetty, there's been slot reds mixed in with a little black drum here and there. There's been some pompano in the surf, been some sharks out here, a little mixture of everything. Those fish are schooled up out here, but be careful and watch your wave report and make sure that you don't get yourself in trouble. Out here on the jetty's been using around a 3 to 4 ounce weight on a knocker rig, dropping it straight down, 2 cranks off the bottom. Been using mullet and cut crab. You can free line, if you're up by the rocks and stuff, you can free line some shrimp up along the rocks. You'll catch a little mixture of everything with that shrimp. You get done there, you can come back here, run all the way around the Point of Mustang, and come back here in good old East Flats. East Flats, there's been some fish back in here. You just hit from pothole to pothole, work your way around in there. You can come all the way back up in here by Coyote as well. There's been some nice reds all mixed all back in here, but it does get shallow, so be careful. Know what your boat can do. But you set in one spot for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, don't get nothing. You kind of do some bouncing, find you another pothole or along some mangroves, or see a bunch of bait working. Try to throw in there and give it a little time. Like I said, they haven't been jumping in the boat this past week, but it's been a grind. But we are still catching some nice reds, and drum are starting to show up. Get over here in the Portland area, you can jump out into these wells. The sand trout are starting to show up, go from well to well. There is specks mixed in, some oversized reds. You may catch a triple tail or two out here. Just work from well to well. Get to one well, 15, 20 minutes on one side, don't work, go to the other. Free lining the shrimp out here has been the ticket, and just bounce from well to well. Just watch your wind report. You don't want to really get out here in any winds over 10 miles an hour, because it gets pretty rough out here, unless you have a bigger boat than, deep V or something. But if you have a flats boat, you get out in here, you want to make sure that you watch that wind and able to get back safely. You can come back over here on Portland Shoreline, work this areas all back in here along these drop-offs, throw up on the bank there. There's been reds all along these shorelines here as well. Both sides, just work them on down. Cut mullet, 6-odd circle hook on a Carolina rig with about a half-ounce weight is what I've been using. If you only putting out a couple of rods, you can free line. It works really well as at 2. You can just hit in here, black drum all mixed in, all along in here. Just, there's no one particular spot. These fish are moving, they're coming in and out. So look for bait and you'll find the fish. Until next week, thank you very much.